Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look whether you should pick up the iPhone 6s considering it's now almost 3 years old. This 6s I have right here is a 64GB iPhone 6s running iOS 11.3.1, and I did restore this iPhone to fully functional condition in last week's video, so if you're interested in iPhone restorations, go ahead and check out last week's video. The iPhone 6s shipped in 2015 in 16, 32, 64 and 128GB of storage, 2GB of RAM, an Apple A9 processor, and comes in either a 4.7-inch or 5.5-inch Plus Edition model iPhone. The iPhone 6s comes in an array of different colors, including silver, space gray, gold, and rose gold. My 6s is a 64GB on iOS 11.3.1, and its battery health is at 83%, which supports peak performance on the iPhone with its current battery. Running Geekbench, you can see here we get a single core score of 2,551 and a multi-core score of 4,459. The iPhone 6s was the first iPhone to introduce Force Touch and Live Photos. Live Photos is where you take a picture and it records 3 seconds either side of the original photo, so you kind of get a mini video. The iPhone 6s also features Touch ID version 2.0, which allows for super fast unlocking speeds. The 6s on iOS 11 still feels really fast and snappy, scrolling through Instagram, Twitter, and just overall it just feels really fast, really fluent. Doesn't seem to be any real noticeable lag to do with the performance of the phone itself. You can see in the app switcher, very fast to get out of apps, no lag or anything like that. Obviously, anything that supports iOS 11 is going to be supporting the iPhone 6s. It runs beautifully. YouTube, no lag or anything there, even scrubbing through video and with the animations and things like that. The iPhone 6s handles it no problem whatsoever. The 6s is also going to be probably supported for a fair few more years as well, with iOS 12 and maybe even iOS 13. So if you are picking one of these up, you can be reassured to get software updates in the future. The camera app here, you can see that with Live Photos on it, there seems to be that little bit of delay because it's taking that video before and after the photo has been taken. When you turn that off, it can do burst photos very, very fast, and switching in between individual camera modes is very fast as well. And here are some photos I actually took on the iPhone 6s. Taking a look at gaming here on the 6s, you can see that it runs games perfectly fine. It had no lag in many games that I was playing and testing out this phone on. It runs really smooth and really well, and I have no complaints there. The 6s is pretty much identical to the iPhone SE. The SE lacks the Force Touch sensor, but I have a separate video on the SE itself. But if you are looking for a smaller iPhone than the 4.7-inch iPhone 6s, the SE features the same internal specs, but in a smaller, older looking housing. While the 6s might not have the latest and greatest specs, camera, or even a bezel-less screen, it still has many advantages over the newer iPhones. These include having a headphone jack if you're one of those users who still use a lot of headphone accessories or just don't want to switch to wireless headphones. This is the last iPhone to support the headphone jack. The iPhone 6s is also a lot cheaper than a lot newer iPhones. iPhones are very expensive, so if you're looking for one that is going to be supported for many years to come and still runs the latest version of iOS, the 6s is a great phone to look at. The 6s was also an improvement over the 6, not just in specs but also reliability, with some iPhone 6 users reporting issues like bending, touch disease and baseband issues. With that being said, I really do recommend the iPhone 6s. And on that note, this has been a Hugh Jeffries video, and if you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button and consider checking out the iPhone playlist for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you're following my social media, link will be in the description. That's all for this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.